Hello, welcome to the third video where we're going to speak about cars. We have already covered the car exterior, the car interior, and today we're going to speak about expressions related to driving, what words to use and what they mean. I will speak slowly. Alright, so the third part, let's get going. The first thing that you do before you start your journey, you get in a car. Get in a car, or get in your car, get in my car, get in the car. Please note the difference with the Russian word for it. Get in a car. For example, we can say, just get in your car and drive. Just get in your car and drive. The next word we're going to discover is to go 70 miles per hour or 70 kilometers per hour or miles an hour or kilometers an hour. You can say do 70 miles an hour or go 70 miles an hour. So do or go, you can use any of those two words.
Doing about 60 miles an hour, Connie.
As in this example, the guy is saying, we are doing about 60 miles an hour, Connie. We are doing about 60 miles an hour. Doing 60 miles an hour.
Doing about 60 miles an hour, Connie.
The next word that you might find useful is to slow down. That means when you go too fast and you see a road sign showing that the speed limit is lower than your current speed, then you would need to slow down, to go slower. Slow down. You can say, why didn't you slow down? Why didn't you slow down? As an example. On the opposite, if you want to go faster, you speed up. You speed up. You step on the accelerator and the car starts going faster. You speed up. You can say, can you speed up a little? Can you speed up a little? Please go a little bit faster. When somebody is going really slowly and you want to move faster, you may want to overtake that car. Overtake somebody or overtake a car. Overtake. You can say, this guy is going so slowly. Why not overtake him? This guy is going so slowly. Why not overtake him? Why not overtake him? The next expression, when you hit the accelerator, you may go over the speed limit. Go over the speed limit. You exceed the speed limit. You go over it. Go over the speed limit. You can say, do you often go over the speed limit? Do you often go over the speed limit? Next. When you draw up with someone, that means you level up with that car. You stand in the same line or very close to that car. Draw up. Draw up. You can say, we only drew up with them at a railroad crossing. They were going too fast, but we only managed to draw up with them, or we only drew up with them at a railroad crossing. Now, the signal that shows us to stop, to be ready, or to go is called a traffic light. Sometimes it is called traffic lights. Traffic light or traffic lights or just light. In English we say red light, amber, yellow light. Most often they would say amber, not yellow. But yellow is okay too, but amber is preferable. And, of course, the green light, the go light. For example, when you see an amber light, do you step on the gas or the brakes? When you see an amber light, do you step on the gas or the brakes? Or you can say, have you ever run on a red light? Or the same, have you ever gone on a red light? Have you ever run on a red light? Have you ever gone on a red light? Next, when you cut somebody off, this is not a very nice thing to do. Some inexperienced drivers may do that, not even knowing that they are cutting somebody off. But there are some road hogs, people who behave very rudely on the road, who constantly cut other drivers off, cut somebody off. You can say, a truck cut me off at the light. A truck cut me off at the light. See? The light here is used in the meaning of the traffic light. A truck cut me off at the light. When you run somebody over or something over, this is not a very good thing. This is actually a very bad thing to do. Or you knock somebody over. That means that you hit that person or object while you are driving. Very often it happens when you are speeding, when you are going over the speed limit, when you are speeding. Run somebody over or knock somebody over. Sometimes the consequences are serious, sometimes they're not, but still it's not a good thing to have in your experience. You can say they were almost run over by a truck, or they got almost run over by a truck. They were almost run over by a truck.
What'd you do? Run over your captain's foot with the car.
Right. Our character here says, what did you do? What did you do? Run over your captain's foot with the car. Did you run over your captain's foot with the car? What'd you do? Run over your captain's foot with the car.
What'd you do? Run over your captain's foot with the car.
Next. A speed bump is a barrier built across a road to make drivers go slower. This thing on the ground, on the road, across the road is called a speed bump. A speed bump. Slow down, there is a speed bump ahead. Slow down, there is a speed bump ahead. As an example. Slow down, there is a speed bump ahead. When you run out of petrol, of gas, you need to find a gas station and pull in to have your car filled with fuel. Pull in. We are running out of gas, let's pull in here. We are running out of gas, let's pull in here. The next phrasal verb is to pull over. When you pull over, or when you are pulled over, that means that you move away from the main traffic to the side of the road, so that you are not in anyone's way, and you slow down and stop at the side of the road. Pull over. Move away from the main traffic and stop. Pull over. Very often when they say that the police stopped you, that means that they pulled you over, or you got pulled over by the police. That means that they made you slow down and stop at the side of a road. Pull over. Because when you say stop, you just stop in the middle of the road. When you want to take a break, or there's an emergency, you pull over. You move aside the main traffic and stop. Pull over. I got pulled over by the police, for example. I got pulled over by the police.
Keep it it under 65. We don't want to be pulled over.
As we can see in our example, keep it under 65. We don't want to be pulled over. Keep it under 65 means do not go more than 65 miles an hour. Keep it under 65. We don't want to be pulled over. And of course, she means the police. She doesn't want to attract any attention, right? We don't want to be pulled over.
Keep it under 65. We don't want to be pulled over.
Next word is to turn left or right, or left turn, right turn as a noun. You can turn left, you can turn right. You can say turn right and then second left, meaning turn right and then take the second left turn. Turn right and then second left. Or you can say, oops, I missed the turn. Oops, I missed the turn. I didn't notice it and now I have to do the U-turn. Oops, I missed the turn. There's another type of turn when you want to go backwards, not to the left, not to the right, but in the reverse direction, you want to go backwards. So this type of turn is called a U-turn. U-turn. Look at the picture. You see that the way you turn your car reminds us of the letter U, but upside down. So the U-turn is when you decide to go backwards, you find the right place on the road, and then you turn and go back. U-turn. You can say following the U-turn or after the U-turn, the car stalled. Following the U-turn, the car stalled. U-turn. Next one. When you are moving along a highway, but you want to turn right or left, there are special smaller roads exiting from this highway. These smaller roads turning to the right, and then you can do a U-turn, they are called exits. So this is the exit. Exit. Did we miss our exit? This is not a very good thing on a big highway, because then you'll have to drive for quite a long time to find another exit. So did we miss our exit? Or you can say exit off, meaning that we need to leave the highway right now, right here. Exit off. Exit off. The next expression is to take a shortcut. A shortcut is a shorter way of getting somewhere. Sometimes the conditions are worse, but sometimes when you know a good shortcut, you arrive at your destination much faster. To take a shortcut. I know a shortcut, let's take it. I know a shortcut, let's take it. Alright, speaking about driving with other people, you can pick somebody up, meaning you go to the place where they live in your car, and they get into your car and you drive somewhere together. Pick somebody up. Pick somebody up. Well, we can say, what time shall I pick you up? What time shall I pick you up? When you pick somebody up, you give this person a ride. Give somebody a ride. We can say, can you give me a ride home, please? Can you give me a ride home? Can you give me a ride home? And when your trip is over, you drop this person off. Drop somebody off. You drop this person off and say goodbye and drive away. Drop somebody off. I'll drop you off at the traffic light. I'll drop you off at the traffic light.
No, Larry's just dropping me off.
Larry's just dropping me off. Larry's just dropping me off. You don't have to go to this hotel. Larry's just dropping me off. I'm going to stay in this hotel. Larry's just dropping me off.
No, Larry's just dropping me off.
All right, folks. I hope this was useful. See you soon. Bye-bye.